Welcome to our Friday speaker series. We have a very interesting program today. Before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge some special guests that we have. All the young at heart ladies, would you please raise your hand? Okay. And I think we have some red hat ladies without their red hats. Yeah. And we have several judges with us here today. If you would just stand or raise your hand if, as I call your name. Stephen Bouchard, Associate Circuit Judge. I'm just going to say judge for now on. And Troy Cardona. Troy. Shannon Daugherty Lee. Gary Kramer. Good to see you here. And let's see, we have Nathan Stewart. Did I miss anyone? Are there any other elected officials here? Here's what happens. When we have an informative, enlightening program where you can learn something, then the judges come out. When we have pure entertainment, all the other elected officials come out.
I hope it's simple for us.
Today is International Student Day here at Jefferson College, and we're going to celebrate it by having several of our international students speak to you, tell you what they experienced here at Jefferson College, and they have some good things to say, don't we? And, uh-oh. If you don't have something good to say, speak in your native language. But anyway, they're here to learn, but we learn from them. We appreciate the cultural diversity that they bring to the campus, and they're a delight to have here. I believe we have 25 international students from 19 different countries. So it's really an experience. If at any time you'd like to treat them to a nice home-cooked meal or something on weekends, I'm sure they'd appreciate that. Beth and I, my wife and I, have had 3 international students in our house over the years, and we're still in contact with them. Two ladies from Brazil and one from Hungary, and we've learned a lot from them. And what I'm going to do now is turn the program over to Stacy Dean, and I have a little short bio on Stacy. She's been employed at Jefferson College as an admissions and financial aid representative since January of 2005. She has a bachelor's degree in education, and she's currently working on a master's degree. One of her many responsibilities is to work with the international students to see that they're in compliance with all immigration rules that pertain to their studies at Jefferson College, judges. Some of our international students are from a couple countries I can't even pronounce. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Stacy Dean. Stacy?
Thank you, Dr. Watts. It is my sincere pleasure today to have the opportunity to showcase our international students. I consider it a privilege every day to assist these students daily, and they have brought such great diversity, personality, and intellect to our campus. I would also like to recognize we have a couple that kind of slipped in today that are not going to be speaking, but we have Daniele Stabil. He's from Bolivia, one of our soccer players. John Haney is from Ireland. He also plays soccer. And then Jonathan Ebanks is from the Cayman Islands. And I try to stay on his good side because one day I'm visiting there. So he plays soccer as well. Today we had this set up in more like a question panel discussion. And I'm going to ask the students a few of the most commonly asked questions that I get asked on a daily basis. And then at the end, we're going to open it up for question and answer time. So if you would like to speak to any of the students at that time, you'll have time for your questions. And we're going to start this out with Sue Hin Pong, which he goes as, you'll hear me calling them by their nicknames. Most of them pick up a nickname, and I think they do that to accommodate me because, it helps me greatly. But this is Byron, and I'm going to ask each of them just to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and then what you're majoring in at Jefferson College.
Hi, everybody. Good food, right? So, first of all, I'm Byron Pong, Sue Hin Pong. Yeah. I'm from Hong Kong, so I majored in finance here, so, okay.
Hello. Thank you for coming, first of all. And my name is Melike Altintas. I'm from Turkey. I live in the city of Istanbul. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. Istanbul.
Yeah.
It's a big city. It's like 50 million people live there. So it's very crowded and noisy. It's not like here, but I love it here though. I'm going for Associates of Arts degree. I'm not decided about my major yet, but I'm thinking about accounting. So we'll see. Time will show.
Thank you, Mimi.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name is Diana Vojnova, and I'm from Bulgaria. We're neighbors, and our countries are next to each other.
And we're sitting next to each other.
On purpose, sitting next to each other. I play basketball for Jefferson College. This is my first year, and my major is business management. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Jesus Mauricio Jimenez. I'm from Santa Cruz, Bolivia. I play soccer for Jeffco.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a mom.
My name is Josamir Caroline Rosa Laguna Martinez. I know it's pretty long. Or you can call me JC as the Jefferson College or Jefferson County. This is my last semester. Doing international business. Hopefully I can do marketing and management in my next school. And well, I'm from Venezuela, like I say. I live in a big city. I used to live in a big city. Totally different from here. We see here like woods and deers on the road, so it's kind of weird, but I love it. And pretty much that's it.
One of the questions that I get asked most frequently, and I often ask myself that, is how our international students have found us, Jefferson College in Hillsborough, Missouri. So I would like each of you to answer that question. Just let us know what brought you here to Jeffco.
Well, I came here as an international student in 2005. I went to Herculaneum High School my first semester, and then I moved to Festus, and I went to Festus High School my second semester. Two different experience, like two different school, like big school and small school. And back in my country, I went to a Catholic school, so I was studying with only girls, and here I study with guys and different people. So it was kind of weird, but I love it. Most of my friends, I make so many friends in here, and I just love it. I love the quiet, I love the safety. I love the deers on the road. Seriously, I do. I don't like to hit them, but I do.
I don't like theirs, no, not for me.
So one day, I made so many friends, and one day my mom came here from Venezuela during the summer. So she came here to meet my family, my host family, and visit me. So I told her, hey mom, I want to go to Jefferson College, and I want to go to school. And she was like, what school do you want to go? I was like, well, most of my friends are going to Jefferson College. Let's go check it out. So we came here, and we met this wonderful person, Stacy Dean. I love you. And she told us all about the school, and we went to the dorms, and we visited the dorms, and we talked to asked people about how did they like it, and my mom was more excited than me even. In the end. She was so excited. So my next steps was to talk to my dad. My dad's a general in the Air Force. So I'm the oldest daughter, so he was kind of not excited about it. And I showed him about Jefferson College. I looked online and I showed him the pictures and I showed him the dorms, and in the end he loved it. And that's how I came here.
Thank you, JC. Okay, Mauricio.
Okay. Well, I came here the last year. I went to New Jersey, St. Phoenix Prep. They saw me play soccer in Bolivia, so they offered me a scholarship to play soccer. And okay, after the season, we won the national championship in high school level, and my friend Daniele is from Bolivia, so he talked to me something about Jefferson College, and they won the national championship too. So my coach, Steven Peck, Jefferson College, Jefferson soccer coach, called me and saw me play, and he explained why is Jefferson College and how is Jefferson College. And I had other offers to play soccer in other institutions like St. John in New York or FDU. And he told me that if I came here, I'm gonna be happy. And I think I made the right decision. I'm so proud to be here.
Diana.
My story is a little bit different and very interesting. Even though I'm from Bulgaria, I used to live in England for 3 years, actually 4. And last year I decided I want to come to America and just play basketball and go to school and just learn about America. And I was exchange student in Mississippi for a year. And I tried out for the basketball team, and I started playing, and I always loved basketball. So I decided, okay, I want to play basketball. I want to play basketball in America. And after the year was over, Coach Emmerich, the basketball coach at Jefferson College, he called me and he said, do you want to come and play for us? We need a post player. So I was like, okay, I want to come here, and that's how I end up here, and I love it. And we are going to win the national championship for you, Dr. Watts.
Okay, Mimi.
Okay, I think coming to United States, it was my dream. I always wanted to have a college education here. But first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys about what brought me to United States, and I'm gonna tell what brought me to Jefferson College. Okay, I knew there were some more opportunities and advantages in the United States than there were in my country, because it's like almost impossible to get a good college education and after that get a good job in Turkey because of the high population. I told you guys 50 million people. So I started with going to high school last year to St. Genevieve. I went there as an exchange student. So, and then some representatives came from Jefferson College to represent the college here. So I thought I could come here and have my college education, get rid of the basic courses. You know, I thought it could be a good start to a college here, so and I can transfer to wherever I want. So I came here. I'm loving it. I work with very nice people. I can't mention about Joe Lang and John Murren. They're so nice. They've been helping me a lot. And of course, Debbie Shores. I'm helping her too. I'm helping her actually sometimes. What else? Now, actually, I live in St. Genevieve now with my host parents almost for 2 years. I'm driving back and forth. I'm not lucky with cars. I had almost like 3 wrecks in 4 months. So like, you like deers, but I don't. It's not good. That's
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, Mimi had an accident with a deer as soon as she got her brand new car after she worked long and hard to get her driver's license.
Yeah.
And then a little bit later, she accidentally had another accident.
Get a soccer guy.
And the mailbox.
In the mailbox, don't forget about that.
She's good now. So. Okay, Byron.
Okay, yeah. First of all, the reason I come over here in the United States is just because I want to see more of the world. World is big, Hong Kong is a tiny little space, although it's a big international city. I see, different people from different race and stuff, but I want to live in a different country. I want to try new things. So I come over. I was a foreign exchange student, I believe 3 years ago actually, over in northern Iowa. And then afterward, I have a friend who studied in Jefferson College, and he kind of introduced this college to me. I said, oh, it sounds good, yeah, let's go for it, yeah. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what the other question that we sometimes get is, what have you learned academically and socially since you've arrived?
It's a lot, actually. Yeah, academically, professors here are great. Oh my gosh, I learned stuff in every aspect. They are very, they just know too much, too many things. I would say too many. Go sometimes, I was so impressed, how they know those tiny little things. Yeah, and I was, in some classes like Spanish class, and teacher was so nice. Nicole Bach, very, very, very nice people. And socially, I've been involved in some club activities. Girl Scout badge tomorrow.
Yes, we have Girl Scout
So
badge.
yeah, and I've been working on campus, over in the field house, and tutor some athletes and people tutoring. And socially, like those staff advising helps a lot. Like Stacy, Steve, and Kristen, who were gone already, they help us a lot on every aspect. Also, including my private life. If I have problem in my life, I'll ask them. They don't hesitate to help you at all. I ran into an immigration problem, and Stacy drove me up to St. Louis to solve that problem, and stuff like she had been waiting on the line for figure out how to solve it for 2 hours. 2 straight hours working on that. So I was, they're great advisors. So okay, thank you.
Thank you, Okay, Mimi.
Yeah, Stacy is our second mom. We call her mom. Okay, academically, I learned a lot of American history, because I don't even know my own history, but I know about American history. It's weird. I have very nice instructors here. I love them a lot. I'm taking history, English, Comp 1. I'm taking Spanish. I really enjoy it. Taking financial accounting. I took business class. That's what I'm majoring in. So, what else? See, I'm so nervous. I just forget what I'm taking. So, I've been learning a lot here. Socially, I have friends all over the world now. I think I'm lucky. Like, compared to my friends in Turkey, they just know Turkish people. So I have friends from Hong Kong, Venezuela, Hungary. It's from everywhere. It's nice to know people from other cultures. What else I can say? And I have a lot of American friends from high school last year, so they've been helping me a lot too. I guess that's it.
Thank you, Mimi. Deanna.
Like they said, we're blessed with great teachers and professors here. They help us a lot, really. Since I've been here, I improved my language so much, and it helps me feel more comfortable when I talk in front of people, and it just great experience and communicate with people from everywhere. It's just you learn so much about different how people live in different cultures. I compare it with people in my country, and I'm like, okay, how different is it? Yesterday I gave an example to Miss Stacy. In my country, we don't have our driving license until we're 18, and we use public transport a lot because it's just something. That's how we get around the city. And here, people like use cars. And last year, when I came to Mississippi, I was like, how am I gonna get to school? There is no public transport. And they said, okay. It's just the simple things that just makes it like understand different people and how they live. I guess that's it.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you for Stacy. The first second when I came here, she helped me a lot. She's like my mom here, and no, for real, she's. But you can't tell my mom that. No, for real. Okay. And I don't know, like, I'm so happy to hear all people, the new people I meet here, like the staff, the teachers, the students are amazing. For real, if this college could be a 4-year institution, for real, that's my wish right now. No, and like academically, be honest, high school is boring for me. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can learn in high school, but when you go to college, like here in Jeffco, like it's more specific, you know what I mean? Like one of my classes like political issues. I love this class. My teacher is Mr. Lee. He explains so like with passion. Like I want to like be in the class all time. No, for real. I'm so happy in this class, like because I can understand what he say. I know about the USA problems, and I have a B in this class, so I prefer have an A, but I don't know where if he is here. And in social, I find new people here. Maybe I find the love here.
Wow.
No, for real. Like, okay, I think that's it.
Okay, JC, if you can follow that, great.
Oh, well. What's the question again?
I don't know. Let me see. No, what have you learned academically and socially since you've arrived?
Okay, academically, I learned a lot of stuff, especially business. I love business, and most of my business classes are so like amazing and interesting. Like one time I took international. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just nervous now. And I took inter-business, and we did the stock market project. And we were working for like a month, and we buying stocks and selling it, and it was a great experience. I got kind of like ambitious because I want to win, It was a competition, inside the class, inside the classroom, everyone was kind of like, I want to beat you, you know, what kind of stuff did you got, you know? And, I mean, I love it, you know, and hopefully I can do it soon, you know, buy my own stocks. I know how to do it now, and it's just great, you know, to learn business, and I don't know, I just want to success. Socially, now I learn how to introduce myself to Americans. Whenever I can, well, most of like South American people, we give a kiss, and you know, a kiss and a cheek, and we give a hug. Even if I don't know you that well, we just like, hey, you know, how you doing? And whenever I came here, my first months, I was, you know, giving kisses and hugs, and people were kind of like, why are you doing that? Sorry. Now I learn, like, I still doing it, but with people that I know, and I get well with, and they're okay with that. They're getting used to it, you know. Sometimes I just say hi like that, and they're like, "Where's my hug and kiss?" You know. I was like, okay. So it's nice. Actually, I've been meeting a lot of friends from every single country, and I'm really grateful because I learned different cultures. They teach me, like, you know, how to say hi, and then, you know, how you do it in different language. And it's great to, you know, to know that. And I don't know, I just love it.
Okay, and JC, what would you say has been the thing that you've had the most difficulty adjusting to?
Well, the language in the beginning, I didn't know English at all. I was saying, hey, I want chicken, and everything was with something, you know, I want to eat it, just feed me, and I just didn't know. That was the most difficult thing whenever I came here. Then, after learning English, was clothing. Clothing is totally different. In my country, because it's hot, we don't wear that many clothes. It's not like we're naked or nothing like that. It's just, we wear like thin clothes, we show our bellies, you know, it's that in my country is okay. But whenever I came here my first time, my host family was kind of like, you're not wearing that, you know? And seriously, it's not come to something normal. It's something that if you don't do, you're not from here, pretty much. And then I have to get, you know, used to change my clothes. The only thing that I haven't get used to is the big poofy jackets that you look like a marshmallow. I don't like it. Seriously, these couple of weeks I've been wearing it because it's local outside. But besides that, I just don't like it. The weather is totally different. Today is cold, tomorrow is hot. My question was always, why is like that? You know, why is cold when it's hot? And the answer was always, it's Missouri. And that's the answer I give to other friends. You know, other friends from another country, they ask me the same question, and that's the same answer. You know, that's the answer I got in the beginning. Religion was another thing different from me. Most of my people, in my country, most of the people are Catholic. And here they have different religions and different point of view. So it's good to know that. It's good to, you know that other people have different point of views, and, you know, I hear from one side, you know, Jesus is this, God is the other one, and I just love it, you know. And it wasn't that hard, but it was, you know, sometimes I just want to be the right, you know. I just want to be, I'm right. But who knows who's right, you know? We don't know yet, you know, and that's how I believe, you know. And yeah, culturally, yeah, that's it pretty much. We have the same kind of food. In my country, we don't eat that much fast food. We still have it, but we don't eat that much fast food, seriously. We cook, well, I don't cook, but my family cook. He knows that I kind of burn the food all the time. But we cook like organic food. It's more like homemade food all the time. It's just not fast food. It's like, you eat fast food like once a week or twice a month, or seriously, it's not a big deal. We still have it, and it just doesn't taste that good. But now, you can tell, well, you can say I'm skinny, you know, but I was more skinny. I used to be 110 pounds. So right now I'm like 140, and I feel like I'm fat. In my opinion, I can tell that I like the fast food.
Thank you, JC. Mauricio.
Okay. The difference could be like, thank you. Like you see, it's obvious the language. When I came to the high school, I didn't know nothing. I didn't speak English, so for pass my class, I memorized everything. So thank God I passed it. And the teacher helped me. So like the past 6 months, like when I came here, I improved a lot. And I can understand what the teachers say, like the assignments. I'm doing my paper for my own self. So, and about the culture, or in my country, like people is not like, people don't enjoy the work. It's very difficult to enjoy the work over there. Like when I see people here and work, you always be happy and enjoy the work. And I love that. Because if you don't love your work, you are unhappy. And you always be busy. Like people work like 9 or 10 hours a day, and they still, maybe they are tired, but they still happy. And I don't see that in my country. Like they work for live, and you enjoy the work. So for me, that's different. When I came here, like I'm always busy. I have soccer practice. I have work. I have classes. I have to do my homework, and sometimes I have free time to do something, to maybe like go somewhere to distract myself. And I live for my own self here. Like it's very different because you can live with your parents over there like until you have, if you want, to 30 years old. So here, like you work your future, and that's a good thing. I learned that over here. I think that's it.
I had most difficulties with the food. I still can't adjust to it. It's my second year in America, and I have so much trouble with the food. And I don't understand why you guys eat so much fast food. Really, I don't. I told my mom when I go home I don't want to see McDonald's or pizza or Subway. Like everybody else, international students have a lot of trouble with language. I knew English, at least I thought I knew English when I came to Mississippi, but you don't know their accent. I did not know anything. I could not understand them for nothing. The first month I was like, oh my God, what are they saying? How do I speak English? Well, it was just a really interesting experience. It was a different world. Their accent, and it was just interesting. But that was the two things that I had trouble with.
Thank you.
The most difficulty was probably the language. They taught us, and since I was 10, I've been learning English at school, but you don't get the chance to practice in English. So like you learn basic stuff, grammar, some vocabularies, and I got here, so I was like, okay, my name is Melike, I'm 18 years old, I'm from Turkey, and that's it, and then I start stuttering. But now I can tell that I'm improving my English a lot, and like I talk to when I go back to Turkey in the summers, like my Turkish friends, they say, talk in English, we want to hear you talk in English, why? So, another one is religion. I'm Muslim, and people have prejudice, that's how you say, have prejudice about Muslims. They ask weird questions about Muslim. If they ask me if I'm a terrorist or if I like carry guns and stuff, if I bomb the country, this kind of stuff. I just want to like see I'm representing my country. I guess it is doing a good job because not all Muslims are like that. They aren't all bad. There are some good Muslims too. Just telling you guys.
Definitely, we have one of the best. Okay, and Byron?
I just found out she's Muslim, so and I would like to go to Islamic banking, so I'll probably talk to her more about it. Yeah, and the difficulty I just did, like language is certainly part of it, but I learned English since I was 3 years old. Every people do, and we in our English class we are forced to speak English. And I went to English high school, so every classes we talk in English. So, but unlike the others, they're making progress, I assume, but I'm doing bad. So, all right. The biggest problem for me is we think differently, like Americans and we Chinese, Asian, whatever, we think differently. The way we think, the way we start, how we process thinking, problem solving, everything is different. I was trying to have a hard time, why do we think that way, But it's interesting, how people think differently. So, yeah, I'm working on it still. All right, thank you.
Okay, that concludes the questions that I have for the students. So now we would like to move on and see if anyone in the audience has any questions that they would like to ask. Yes, sir.
It's like, we say thank you. The young man's sightfulness about finding a career that you enjoy. Probably 95% of the population never achieved that goal. I was fortunate I did, but to do that, and you can enjoy what you're doing, you can do so much more. But that insight on your part, I commend you for, because that goal, when you can get up in the morning and you're happy to go to work, that's a wonderful, wonderful feeling, and it's a wonderful
Yes.
life to have. And I was curious, you're married? Is your husband Turkish or?
No, I'm not married.
Oh, I thought you said you were married.
No, I said I have a host family I live with now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Host family in St. Genevieve.
All of you. I used to be in and out of New York City every other week for a year or so. And I'd come up to people from the international community and say, well, where have you been? Well, in New York City. And I said, New York City is not America.
Yeah.
If you don't do anything else, get on a bus and go somewhere. And you all have done some traveling, and please, don't confine yourself just to this area, because as you see, in Mississippi, we don't understand them either. Now, while you're here, I worked in the Middle East for a while in some Saudi France. And I said, did you travel? And he said, yes. So we've got a beautiful country. And the change has got to be tremendous for you. But you're welcome here, please.
Thank you.
I hope we've all learned something today. As I said, they're not here just to learn. They're here to learn, but we can learn something from them. I remember one time when we had Thanksgiving dinner for one of the Brazilian ladies that were staying at our house. And she said, well, explain Thanksgiving. First I said, you have Thanksgiving in Brazil. And then she said, explain Thanksgiving. So I explained it to her. I said, well, the Pilgrims came over here and in peace. They were greeted by the Indians, and the Indians taught them how to plant corn, and they shared turkey and so forth, and then we shot them and took their land. I know that was a little sick, but actually today these young ladies and men spoke to who we really are. You heard the expression that Jefferson College is the crown jewel of the county, and we do nice things and so forth, and we're the only institution of higher education here located in the county. And but you heard these people talk about how good our faculty are and how good the staff are, and that we're happy people, we're caring people, and that's really what it's all about. And you will hear this consistently if you go throughout the campus. That's who we are. Our students do as well. We have data from UMSL and from the University of Missouri-Columbia, and our students do as well, if not better, than the native students that started there as freshmen. In other words, the freshmen, sophomores, and then the juniors at those two institutions, and we educate them for the first 2 years, and then they transfer as juniors. Those native students we can compare against ours, and our students do as well, if not better. And that's remarkable, isn't it? There's a few announcements tonight. We have a dinner and theater, a streetcar named Desire, and a nice dinner beforehand. If you're interested, call extension 105 and speak to Carol Klein, and she'll set you up. Also, you should have we have an internationally known storyteller coming to our Arnold campus on March the 29th. That should be very interesting. And then there's a couple other things, as you can see. We reach out to the community. We have a lot of things going on here. We're not here just to educate students. We are here to improve the quality of life of our citizens in Jefferson County and throughout the world. Thank you very much. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. We have an announcement about the next speaker. The next speaker is LaDonna Garner. You may have seen her. There's been articles in the local newspaper about her. She's a certified professional genealogist, and she specializes in southeastern Missouri and African American research. And she'll talk about some of the problems she faced when she researched some of the family that were slaves in the area. So it should be very interesting. Again, thank you very much.